Hi, it's Elizabeth from Parent for Success. I wanted to chat today about what should you do if your child takes something from a shop. It's always a really tricky one. You might discover it at home, or you may find some wrappers in their bag of things that they've taken. And first thing is, your child needs to return the item. Now, if they've eaten a chocolate bar, they need to go out and buy another chocolate bar with their own money in order to return it to the shop. If they can, and for instance, maybe you know the shopkeeper, they can go back in and say, I'm really sorry, I took this yesterday and I'd like to pay for it. So that's the first thing. The second thing is they need to apologise. Now, some shops prosecute first-time offenders, so it's really worth ringing the shop first of all to say, if somebody had taken something from the shop, do you prosecute first-time offenders? If not, this is your choice. You can either choose whether to take your child in and get them to apologise, and that may be enough to really shock them out of it. Or you might decide, if they do prosecute first-time offenders, for your child to write a sorry note. So an apology has 4 parts. So first of all, to apologise. Secondly, to admit what you did was wrong. Third thing was try and make amends. So by that, I'm going to suggest that they buy something for the shopkeeper to say sorry, and then finally ask to be forgiven. And obviously, if they're doing that anonymously, that isn't completely relevant, but it's also important. So the third thing is that buying a sorry gift. When if a child has taken something, it's really important to get them to buy something to make up for it out of their own money. You know, it could be flowers, it could be chocolates, it could be homemade cookies, whatever it is. Now, the fourth thing is, when your child has stolen something, there's a big rift in your relationship. So I would strongly recommend that as a consequence, now this isn't a punishment, as a consequence, they do something like 10 hours of work alongside you, housework. Now, during that time, you don't talk about the stealing, you just chat about things they're interested in, you talk about their friends, their school, have lots of different chats and conversations, but you don't bring up the stealing. This is how they rebuild that relationship with you and how they start to repair the trust that they lost through stealing something. Obviously, useful to have conversations about the effect of stealing and how it breaks trust, and trust is the mainstay of a relationship. So if you can do this the right way, there's a good chance you can stop it straight away. But if your child has got into the habit of stealing, there may be more work to do. All right, I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.